It starts on a quiet Los Angeles morning that feels almost too calm for men like Riggs and Murtaugh. The city is waking up, traffic humming, sirens distant, and for a brief moment it seems like the world has finally slowed down for them. Roger Murtaugh is older now, clearly tired, but still sharp. He's supposed to be retired, or at least thinking about it seriously this time. Riggs, on the other hand, looks calmer than he used to, but that dangerous edge is still there, hiding just beneath the surface. They meet like they always do, trading dry jokes, teasing each other about age, bad habits, and all the bullets they somehow survived. Their peace doesn't last long. News breaks of a brutal attack linked to an international crime network that has quietly rebuilt itself in the shadows. This isn't some random street gang. This group is organized, ruthless, and personal. Evidence quickly points to someone from Riggs's past, a ghost he thought was long buried. The name alone is enough to bring back memories of loss, pain, and the kind of rage Riggs has spent years trying to control. For Murtaugh, the case feels like one last pull back into a life he's been trying to leave behind. As they dig deeper, they realize this operation is bigger than anything they've faced before. Weapons are being smuggled through the city using legitimate businesses as cover. Corrupt officials are involved, and every move Riggs and Murtaugh make seems anticipated. Someone is always one step ahead. Old-school police work doesn't cut it anymore, forcing them to adapt to a world filled with surveillance, digital trails, and enemies who don't fight fair. Riggs struggles internally throughout the investigation. He's no longer the reckless man who didn't care if he lived or died, but the anger is still there. Every clue tied to his past threatens to pull him back into that darkness. Murtaugh becomes his anchor, reminding him of family, of the people they protect, and of how far they've both come. Their bond, built over decades of gunfights and close calls, feels stronger than ever. Things escalate fast when the crime syndicate strikes back. A trusted ally is killed, sending a clear message that no one is untouchable. This hit shakes Murtaugh deeply, making the danger feel painfully real again. His family is threatened, forcing him to confront the cost of staying in the fight. Riggs blames himself, convinced that his past mistakes are endangering everyone around him. Despite orders to stand down, the two go rogue. They know the system is compromised, and this time, doing things by the book will only get more people killed. Their investigation leads them from gritty back alleys to high-end offices, exposing a network built on fear and money. Every encounter tests their limits, both physically and mentally. The villains finally reveal themselves, led by a cold, calculating mastermind who knows Riggs better than he should. This man sees Riggs as a mirror, someone who chose a different path but could have easily become the same monster. Their conversations are tense, filled with psychological warfare rather than just threats. For Riggs, this becomes more than a mission. It's a final confrontation with the version of himself he never wants to be again. As the final act approaches, Los Angeles becomes a battlefield. A massive weapons deal is set to go down, one that could flood the streets with firepower and chaos. Riggs and Murtaugh race against time, knowing this might be their last stand together. The action is brutal and raw, with every punch and gunshot carrying weight. They're slower than they used to be, but smarter, more experienced, and driven by something stronger than adrenaline. During the climax, Murtaugh is injured while saving Riggs, a moment that nearly breaks him. Riggs, pushed to the edge, unleashes everything he has, not out of rage, but out of determination to protect the people he loves. The final showdown is intense and personal, ending with the syndicate dismantled, and its leader finally brought down. In the aftermath, the city begins to heal. The case is closed, but the scars remain. Murtaugh survives, though the injury makes it clear his days in the field are over. He finally chooses retirement, not out of fear, but out of peace. Riggs stands by him, proud and grateful, knowing he wouldn't be alive without his partner. The film ends on a quiet, emotional note. Riggs and Murtaugh share one last conversation, reflecting on everything they've been through. There are no big speeches, just honest words and familiar humor. They've saved each other more times than they can count. And now it's time to move forward. As they walk away, the legacy of their partnership lingers. Two cops who started as complete opposites survived impossible odds and became family. Lethal Weapon 5 closes the chapter not with explosions but with heart, reminding us that even the deadliest weapons eventually find peace.